Hello, 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 my fellow Psychonauts. Welcome back to my channel. It is I, Stone Psychonaut, here with another review. And today I have this. I'm trying to be safe, so I don't really want to say it out loud. But yeah, so you see, it's one tab, one gel tab. So yeah. And the active ingredient is 4-HO-MET. So yeah. So yeah, so it says beyond. It says this will be deep, this will be strong, this will be I can't read it. So yeah, so probably about 30 minutes ago maybe. Since I consumed it. Basically what I've done was I bit into the gel tab so that the fluid would come out. So I figured I'd make the onset a little bit faster, which shouldn't, I didn't think it'd be too long anyway because it's a gel tab. By the way, this is 100% legal. You must be 21 or older to consume. And yeah. So yeah, so it's 21 milligrams of 4-HO. So, and I'm not sponsored, by the way. And I haven't added anything to the mix except for my vitamin C. Yeah, so we're at the very beginning. I felt a little hot, but that might have to do with the weather. I mean, it is 91 degrees right now in North Carolina. So, that might have something to do with it. Feeling kind of, I'm just feeling a little bit of a body high. It's kind of, it's getting a little heavy, but it's not like blanket heavy yet. You know what I'm saying? But it feels like it could potentially become kind of a blanket heavy kind of body feel, you know? Comforting. You know, it's not like it's a good way. It's not, you know. So yeah, so it's been probably about 30 minutes since I consumed. So we're at the very beginning. Then I figured I'd start recording as soon as I started to feel something. Didn't want to bore you guys. That's why I always wait until I start to feel something before I record. Because, you know, I think it'd be kind of boring to record the wait, you know. But I still tell you how long before I feel anything. This is for educational, informational, and entertainment purposes only. Do not try this at home unless you are seasoned like myself. So I don't think this is, because it's one, that's what had me curious. That's what really, so yeah. Advanced mycology. Yeah. Yeah, so it is getting more intense. It did say that there would be psychedelic visuals and hallucinations. So cool. Okay, and this is, I guess, Voyager is the name of the company. I'm still trying to figure out. But yeah, so Exhume Beyond Shrooms. So, cool. So hopefully it will be okay. Like I said, you must be 21 or older. This is 100% legal. It was legally obtained. It says here there is a unscheduled psychedelic. So, means it's legal. So you know what the jargon is. Yeah, but they went all out with the packaging. You know, with the little magnetic clip top. Little tiny jar. As you can see, it is empty. And it had a little seal on it, so that's kind of comforting that it has a little seal. So you'll know whether or not the seal's been broken. So that is a plus. That way you know that you're getting exactly what you're, and not a switcheroo. But I can assure you, this is definitely not a switcheroo. Because I am starting to feel something. I'm thinking about stepping outside for a minute, just to catch the last. Because yeah, you guys won't be able to see me. I want to go outside after this. So let's go outside. Smoke us a cigarette. I'll just hang out. Plus, I want to get the outside image too, because you know I'm kind of blocked in here because of the Wi-Fi signal and everything that's going on in here. There's too much signal that's blocking, so we're going to somewhere where it's more open signal. How about that? Sounds good. First, let me take a sip of my lemon tea. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. It is ramping up, by the way. It is definitely ramping up. It is building. So I don't know if I'll be able to stay outside the whole time or not. Just have to see how I feel. Okay. So yeah, last little bit of daylight. Oh, little froggy. Hey, buddy. Sorry. Yeah, you surprised me, man. Great. Now I'm hearing shit. It's probably the neighbor there, but that's what I need. Just okay, let's go. Yeah, I'm hearing all kinds of shit. What the fuck? Oh, I'm hearing critters. It's fucking with me. I know this guy. He's a little froggy. He's cool. So, but I heard something here. I don't know what it was. Now I'm paranoid. Sometimes it's not good to go outside when you're tripping balls. And there's, it's supposed to be all about nature and shit. And I am. I love nature. But at the same time, I'm not trying to get bit by a snake or anything crazy like that, So, I'm a little paranoid about that. guess I should step out here in the light so you guys can see me. Plus, I can see here too, so I make sure there's nothing gonna creep up on me. Now I'm all paranoid. So I got my little froggy friend here. He's cool. He'll help get rid of the bugs. So I'm here for it. But you know, I've already noticed off the rip that it's there's already less bugs. And don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. But it is something I noticed that normally around this time of year, especially with this kind of weather, you got way more bugs, you know. I mean, I still see the ants, but there's, I don't know, I just don't see as many this year, you know. Just seemed a little odd. I feel like it has something to do with the weather manipulation. So, oh my God, I am paranoid right now. It's got me. Well, I heard noises, and that's what kind of burst my bubble a little bit. But it's all good. Definitely feel the heat. It's like 91 degrees right now. So it's starting to cool down. So again, looking around me, make sure there's nothing gonna creep up on me. Yeah, I see you, buddy. I know you're there. He keeps jumping, so I keep seeing him. Oh, great. Now I'm hearing another shit. But it's probably the neighbor. Okay, so yeah, I don't really feel like roaming because I heard all these different sounds, which immediately made me a little more aware of my surroundings, which I guess isn't a bad thing. It's always good to be aware of your surroundings. Hey, buddy. Yeah, he's just making his rounds. I see you over there. You're cool. You're cool, my little friend. You're helping to reduce the bug population. But you're getting assistance, my friend. Yeah. You fat little bugger. Yeah. Guess I could show you that. Okay. So, it's funny. Normally, a cigarette, you know, the time just flies. You're smoking a cigarette, especially if you're on break or something. You take a break. As soon as you smoke that cigarette, it seems like it's just gone. I guess now, because I'm not really in a hurry. Okay. Starting to feel like a little inside. I think that would be a good idea. Considering how paranoid I feel right now. Get that out. My mouth is getting too dry. So I'm gonna go back inside. Yes, I know. The roof needs work. One day. For now, I'm not worried about it. We're good to go. Okay. Obviously, the brightening of the room is definitely a thing. So we got that. So yeah, I definitely will not need anything for a while as far as any added. So I am definitely really starting to feel it. It is ramping up big time. So yeah, I would say that this one is enough. This is definitely not, I will do that quick little PSA for you guys. This is definitely not for the newbie. This is not for someone who's never done this before. If this is your first time doing it, hang in there. You'll get through it. You'll be okay. Yeah, so I can already tell things are going to get pretty intense. So I'm here for it. I am here for it, for sure. Okay, so it's 86 degrees now. So it's went down, starting to go down. So. Okay, so man. Man, oh man. Yeah, this is going to be it's going to be good, guys. It's going to be good. Like I said, this one right here is for your seasoned veterans. This is for the people that are familiar with this. This is not for somebody who's never done it before. So, I do not recommend this to anyone who is new. But if you are seasoned like myself, I think you're going to love it. And I think I'm going to love it too. It's going to be a really good experience. Okay, I need to change this screen with all the eyeballs. It's kind of fucking weird. So yeah, I'm probably going to change the name. Oh man, what the hell? Why? Just another one of those why kind of questions. Alright, so on my second channel I was able to, I guess I should probably call it like 2.0 or something. I'm calling it Stone, because I call it Stone and Psychonaut Classics. I think I'm going to change it to 2.0 or something. Because it's not really classic, because I'm, I was going to use it for most of my intros to, of the product, so you can get a thorough overview of the packaging and what it says on it and all that kind of stuff. But that's a lot of times where YouTube has a problem. Even though it's legal, they consider it as promoting the seller use of an illegal drug. Even though it's literally the opposite, it's an alternative to, it's a legal alternative. So, it gives me a chance to try different things with the channel to see if there's anything that, my audience might want besides my psychedelic reviews, my experience, which you get to be a part of because you get to hang out with me as I'm experiencing it. And this right here is my first time trying this. So, very cool. Like I said, this one right here is not one for someone who has never had a psychedelic experience. It might end up being too much for you. Because I can already see. I don't know. Guess I'm kind of waiting for it to be a lot more. I mean, it's there. Trust me, it's there. Like I said, this is not something that I would recommend to someone who's never tried it before. So it's definitely that strong, for sure. But you already know me. I could always go a little bit more. You know me. But I mean, this is plenty. This is enough. It's enough to do it. I was looking to see because I kind of gauge how much I'm tripping by what the people look like, and they are looking a little bit animated. Kind of. It's like they're distorted a little bit. But in a, I don't know. Kind of dark. Kind of below unsettling a little bit. But not too bad. I mean, it's, you can definitely see a difference visually. And it's not like a major difference, but you see it. Now for somebody else, it might be a lot more, this is my experience. And I'm kind of seeing, kind of having the, where you see like a quick movement. Oh, it's the, not really, it's not really the corner of my eye so much, but more like below my eye line kind of thing. If that makes sense. But yeah, it's getting more, a lot more intense. And I'm loving it. I'm here for it. I'm glad that gaggy feeling passed, so that was good. Oh man. Wow. I know it's so yeah, lots of space. Yeah. So spacey. Very interesting. Yeah, it's very spacey. Very, very mellow. Feel slow. That's what I felt. It feels spacey and slow. Kind of like a slothy kind of feel. You know? Like a turtle. You know? That's how we're feeling right now. Very spacey. Visual, nothing too, you know what I'm saying? There's definitely a visual difference. But like, you know, for me, the visuals that I like, the thing I haven't had in a while is waves. When was the last time you experienced waves in your psychedelic experience? And maybe it's because it's legal psychedelics, and maybe the waviness just isn't there. That's more of a, maybe a psilocybin thing, or it's definitely an acid thing. Things are gonna get wavy on acid. And I want to have an experience like that. That'd be cool. And it usually takes about 2 hours sitting there, and you're like, man, 2 hours. And then once it starts, it's like, boom, holy shit. Kind of like the famous bike ride home, you know, kind of thing, where he was in, and then all of a sudden shit just started, you know. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, this right here is definitely not for someone who's never done it before. And this right here, it's in a gel cap kind of form, gel tab. So you can't really dose it, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't cut it in half and be like, because it's liquid form, it's liquid in the middle. The reason why I know this is because I've been into it and I got the fluid that went into my mouth. So, and of course, you know me, I did that for a faster onset. I don't recommend that you do that, of course. I mean, you can just take it regular. And, you know, it's gel, so it's not going to take too long for it to take effect. But for it to reach this point, probably about an hour ago, I would say. Yeah, so, yeah, around an hour ago. give or take a couple of minutes. But yeah, so it's been an hour, and I'm seeing the difference, feeling the difference too. Seeing and feeling the difference. Like I said, visually, nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's just your classic stuff, like the brightening of the room, which a lot of that has to do with the vitamin C that I'm consuming too, because the vitamin C gives you that brightness that you get. That's the vitamin C, the citrus. Taking effect. And that kind of 3D effect that you get. Not really 3D, but sometimes things will look like you're wearing the 3D glasses. You'll have like that kind of that red and blue kind of outline that you have with like the 3D paper, if that makes sense. Something like that. I am curious to see what THC will be like for this, right? But I'm going to give it more time because it is definitely advancing and growing and is changing as we're talking. So there is stages to this. Definitely the spacey thing. It's just so spacey. Like I am in space right now. Excuse me. Yeah. So yeah, spacey, a little gaseous, right? Burping here. I think it's got a lot to do with carbonation because I'm drinking this. Yeah, I do want to introduce THC to it, but not quite yet. I'm going to wait a little bit longer. Because I want to explore this feeling that I'm currently feeling right now. Can't really describe it. It's more of it's very spacey. I mean, I'm in space. It's not really a whole lot to really explore there because, it's just something it's a very familiar territory. So it's not really anything new. But still is an interesting and observable experience, something that you want to kind of, go with for a while. And by the way, my advice to you, if you ever have a psychedelic experience, the key is to not fight the psychedelic experience. Just go with the flow. No matter how you're feeling, you have to ride it out. It's there. It's going to happen. So whether you're having a bad experience or a good experience, but you could be having a bad experience because you're resisting and you're fighting. So if you go with it, that bad experience may turn into a transcendental awakening, I guess. So my mind is very open. It's very free. It's very spacey. And I'm hyper aware of my surroundings. So I keep hearing my neighbor shutting this door and shit. And it's fucking with me a little bit. Because it's so close, so it feels like it's like we're outside. and I guess it is, but at the same time, I know it's separate from me, and it's not anything that's going to affect me in any way. So I have to dismiss that and disregard those noises as I hear them. Recognize the sound, acknowledge it, and move on. Basically. Yeah, so that's why I'm not ready to introduce the THC into the mix yet. I want to explore this experience right now. And these feelings separate from the THC, of course. But I do eagerly await the introduction of hemp-derived THC into the mix. And my booster is Cheetah Piss. So, nice hybrid, very potent. So, it's actually